Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's have a look at this. The 116 F3. Kind of looks like a Progetto. Kind of looks like the, not the STB1, the Tier 9 or Progetto. Well, it looks like a tank. I like the way the traditional look of tanks. That looks pretty good to me. Is it worth it? Did you guys fork over some bonds to get this thing? Another new reward tank. Let's have a look. In action, it's V. Say Pax from the Taste Clan is playing his 116 F3 long reload, but it has 3 shots. Hey, I said it looks like a Progetto. It's amazing the amount of auto loaders and auto reloaders that are in this game now. The firepower is off the charts, but that's besides the point. Let's just see how this guy does. And I'm in an okay mode. Let's see. Gun handling. Yeah, really good. It's excellent, as we can see. Did you guys fork over your bonds for this? Yuri, we tweak Sigma just a little bit on this tank. Very powerful burst damage. That's all you need to see, okay? That's the review of the 116 F3. Now let me talk to you about something more important. I've been watching the show, the series Severance. Have you guys seen the series Severance? The series Severance. Say that 5 times really fast. You know when the regular people, the Audis, they sever their minds and they get a job and they go to work and they're the Inzies, the Innies and the Audis, right? You guys watched it? I watched the season 2 finale. Probably one of the best. I won't, no spoilers. You don't have to turn off the sound. Probably one of the best finales of any show I've ever watched. The show, it takes a little struggle to get through it sometimes because it's really weird. And they spend a lot of time, the filming and the pace and it's, some people would say it's very, very slow. Okay? But if you make it to the season 2 final episode, loved it. It was one of the best episodes I've ever seen. Best finales I've ever seen. So, but that's not what I wanted to tell you. Why am I partly pissed off? Because I was discussing this show. I suggested it to my sister. And so I sent her a text. I said, have you ever watched Severance? And she said, no, I've never seen that. I said, you should watch it. It's got a really good finale. Oh, what's it about? And so I typed a paragraph. Well, there's these people, and they've severed their minds, and they're outies when they're at home, and they're innies when they're at work, and the outies do this, and the innies do that, and the outies have the same bodies as the innies, but the innies don't have the same. The mind is severed, so the innie mind is doesn't know anything about the world, and their innie person is completely separate from the outie person. They don't understand each other. The innie doesn't know what the outie's doing, and the outie doesn't know what the innie's doing. And I went on and on like this in the text, right? I'm typing it because I'm a little excited. I'm sharing a show. Maybe she'll watch it, and I send, right? And then a little while later, I just get a reply, question mark. So I look at the phone, and the freaking spell check changed the word innie to, it spell checked the word to inside or inexplicable, invariable, depending on what word came before innie. It combined those 2 words, inexasperated and outie. It spell checked that word 5 or 6 different ways. Outgoing, like some weird things, like an automobile, it would spell check it. So every time I typed innie, whatever word came before any, if it was the any, it would combine the and any, and it would go thesaurus. It would spell check it to thesaurus. And when I said Audi, the behavior of Audis, of vulva. I don't know. It was like all these. It was gibberish, right? My text was gibberish because of spell check. I didn't. You can't retype it because it's all gone. Not fucking retype. And I said, My dad coming through. I said, yeah, just watch it. It's interesting. Like this. Communication, man. Communication does. Anyways, that's so I was like pissed off. Getting back to the game. How's this guy doing? Oh, you're almost dead. We missed that. I missed that. Did you guys notice that? How is he almost dead? You've only got 93 HP. It's a close game. He's only got 93 HP. What did you do wrong? Did you overpoke? Probably because you don't have very good gun depression and you're on the ridgeline. Let's see. He's going to aim for 12 minutes. It actually hit. Shall we do a little talking about the tank? Let's see. What is his regular ammo? 266 pen, 530 alpha with 950 shell velocity, 950 meters per second. Penetration in alpha is great. Shell velocity sucks. I'm going to miss a lot of shots with that. The other one, he's got all premium, all APCR here. 325 penetration, 530 alpha. And all of a sudden, you pay your shell velocity much better. And he's got all premium. His first clip, when the first two shots missed, was it regular ammo or was it the APCR? It looks like this is the typical reward tank that is carefully engineered to suck if you try and shoot regular ammo, and be almost bearable if you spam premium ammo. That's just come on. We've had this discussion 1,000 times. That's just the strategy of wargaming, right? If you play this thing with, I can tell. I've never played it, but I just have to look at the shell velocity number, right? The regular ammo shell velocity is 950, which means you'll miss almost all your shots, and the premium ammo shell velocity is 1,350 meters per second, which is like almost like an E50. So it's a laser beam. So what are you gonna shoot? Are you gonna shoot the shells that go whoop, bloop and hit the ground, or are you gonna shoot the shells that go shoo, and hit the target? And even at that, I'm not sure if those first three shells were whatever. So he's firing nothing but APCR now. He's got the large first aid kit, large repair kit, the 20,000 credit, 60,000 credits worth of consumables in there. Unless he got them on sale. Let's see how he handles himself here at the end of the game. Very close game. So reward tank, is it worth it, guys? Let me know in the comment section if you have one and whether you think it's going to be a go-to tank. Certainly these reward tanks are not for grinding credits. They're just for enjoying. And possibly, like, if they're really good, like to just seal club people. But let me know if this one is of that variety. Usually it's good players that have them. So I'm going to assume that this guy's a very good player. And he's playing pretty well so far. Look, 5,617 damage. He's blocked 2,980. You can't get up there, by the way. You're not going to make it up there. I don't know what he's doing. He changed his mind. He was going to go this way. He's going to go that way. You got to be kind of ready around the corner. He does not have fantastic view range, so maybe he does not want to get outspotted by the Object 140 or the GSOR. And yes, he could. Not outspotted, outdetected. Look at his green circle. His view range is not... It's less than the maximum detection range of 445. That's the white circle. His view range is probably 430. Just looking at the mini-map, the circles. Which means that the Object 140, if the Object 140 has 470 meter view range, and probably twice the concealment. If he peers around that corner and he's waiting for the object to come, even with no bushes, the object will detect him before he detects the object. Then the object can stop, aim, and take a shot before this guy sees him. So maybe that's why he's not right at the corner. Which is, you got to understand that strategy. When you don't have when you're not going to out-detect someone, if you're out in the open waiting for him, he's going to see you first. And now he has to take this shot. Get up on that sandy ridgeline. This guy's... You could... Oh, there... He out-detected this guy. No, they detected each other. Boom! Nice. Okay. His teammate was AFK. I thought maybe he could have taken advantage of his teammate spotting that guy and killed him, and now the artillery shell's coming. Oh! This is tough, because an artillery shell hit will kill him. And a GSOR hit will... How? The GSOR? Snapped him! Ooh! What'd you think? It was going to be a seal clubbing romp? He did okay. 7,247 damage. 2 kills. He did not finish on top, even with the 7,000 damage. Go figure, guys. He did 7,247 damage. Did not finish on top. These guys finished on top. And the reason was a lot of his shots were long range. He didn't do the spotting for himself. And now, the moment of truth. Minus 50,000. Which is not as bad as I thought, because he got personal reserve bonus of 45,000. He's running personal reserves and lost 50,000 in one match. So if he plays 10 matches... Now remember, he did 7,000 damage. He's probably going to lose more in a regular game. But let's just say 50. If he plays 10 matches, he loses 500,000 credits. GG. That's your reward. So I'm sure there's some of you that have had better results in that tank. If you have, post a replay and send me the email to my, hit the About button on my YouTube channel and send me the link to your upload, and I'll feature you. If you did 10,000 damage and got 9 kills, maybe we'll let you try an episode of Carry the Stupids. But why with the spell check? I forgot to turn off spell check, but I forgot how to turn off spell check. One time I was typing, guys. One time I was typing a message, and I guess my thumb accidentally hit the little icon that has like kind of the world, right? So I hit that and then hit something else. And then I think I was either typing in Portuguese or Spanish. I switched the keyboard to Portuguese or Spanish or Hungarian or something. I don't know. So I typed for a while. Then I noticed, hey, wait a minute. The E is supposed to be beside the W. Why is the Q up here? Because the keyboard's different? And so I typed things and misspelled them in a different language, and the spell check of that different language corrected my mistakes. So my sentences were just utter gibberish. And I sent my message, and it was only later that I copied it and put it into Google Translate to see what it actually meant. And it didn't even make sense in the other language. That's when you know when you get a reply and it's just question mark. Are you feeling okay? Like what? Did you forget to take your medications again? I don't know, guys. Sometimes you're in a rush. How many of you, when you fire off a text, do you stop and read it and proofread it before you hit send? How many of you? How many of you have sometimes just typed something out and hit send, and it's only after you send and you look, you go, oh. I wanted to say fucking A, but it spell checked the word fucking to duck. Duck, eh? Or Dunking Donut, eh? That's a spell check. Did I swear? Now my video's gonna get demonetized.
That's all for you.
God damn it. Why do I do that? I'm not gonna edit it out. I do that all the time. I don't get any ad revenue. I'm so stupid. Well, thank you to all my channel members that are supporting me. That's otherwise that you would never get. I'd have to retire, guys. I'd have to retire and go work at Tim Hortons. I'm not kidding. If it wasn't for my amazing channel members, thank you so much, and thank you to all the newer channel members that have signed up. You guys have what is it? Level loaded me, so that I can eke out a meager existence, and we can live vicariously together on video every day. I don't have to worry about. No, I accidentally swear, and oh, that video only makes 22 cents because you swore. So all the ads that are on there, just YouTube keeps all the money because you're an asshole. We've deemed you to be unacceptable to receive revenue from these corporations that want ads on our platform. Because you, sir, are an ass. A despicable person who said the word fuck. So, thank you all to my channel members. I really appreciate it. For less than the price of one coffee a week, you can be a channel member and you can support my work. But what are we watching here? Okay, Claus, let's concentrate on what's going on. Oh, he's done 5,800 damage as well. Holy shit. Oh, he isn't a hori. Hori. Hori aiming, hori shoot. Enemy tank dead. That's how it works. Why are we watching the hori? Because I didn't want to do two games of that, whatever it was, the 116F3. One's enough, okay? They're all the same, the reward tanks. Oh, you did not aim! You did not aim, hori! You hurried your shot! Holy shit! Hori! 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 You did not aim your shot and the tank not dead. Now you've been spotted. Why is the artillery shell not coming in? The artillery player on the enemy team is a muppet. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he just killed the guy in the cap. I don't know. One of the two. It's possible that he's a muppet. It's possible that he killed the guy in the cap. It's possible that he's both. Or it's possible that he's just a really good SPG player and he had a higher priority target. And Claus, you were not paying attention to the game, so you have no idea. You're a disgrace to the World of Tanks community when you comment on games and you don't even know what's going on. All you're talking about texting and spell check. Ooh. Oh my, holy shit! Now that was a shot, and I've mentioned this before in a few of my videos. I've consistently said since this thing came out that this thing is a beast. Right? This is a beast. This is what the Jagdpanzer Alf E100, the big German one, should have been. Right? This one looks the same, but it's more nimble, more flexible, shoots faster, not as quite as high alpha, but the gun, the accuracy is phenomenal. And when you search top damage games for tank destroyers for tier 10, if you just do a search, in all the speaking of which, boom, he's gonna fight the big Jagdpanzer Alf E100 that I just mentioned, who, a Sigma is like sucks, and he just surprised him, but he shot and hit the tracks. His 1000 alpha gun hit the tracks, and now he's gonna lumber around the rock like a huge beach turtle, not knowing what he's doing. He's got a side shot. Is he going to be able to hit the guy? The artillery shell is going to come in any second now, and now he knows that he can just go around the rock because the big Alf E100 is so slow and such a lumbering turd that it just can't even, it's not even a match. There you go, see? It's almost like I planned that, but I did not. The dead tank there is a hunk of shit, and this tank here is just a superb beast. And I said, when it came out, give it some time. Usually it takes a number of years. This thing will get rebalanced. Either it'll get nerfed, or there will be new tanks that will be even better, and then it'll be okay. Right? It'll get balanced. There's two ways of balancing things. You nerf it, you tweak Sigma a little bit, or you just introduce other tanks that are slightly better. And then the Jagdpanzer Alf E100 is even bigger turd. The gun is phenomenal on this thing, and just insane. Just insane. Inside. And the Centurion Action X he's capping, because why not? He's a medium tank. He's the fastest tank remaining in the game, so it makes sense for him to sit still in the cap rather than go find the artillery, who is not in a bush. Because, as I've mentioned many, many times, the correct strategy for SPG players at the end of the game, when it's really close, is to just drive around in the open. That seems to be in almost every video we've watched. That seems to be the strategy. So they must be right. SPG players, they're like a group of people that views the world differently, and that is the strategy that they use. Oh, it's 2 versus 2. I'm much more important now than I was when the score was 15 versus 15. So now that it's 2 versus 2, it's probably the best time for me to just start driving around in the open rather than stay in a bush and aim. And we missed his last shot, but it was pretty good. He hit. Look at this. 9,446 damage. Holy shit. And let's sort. Finished on top. Centurion survived. Bibo survived. And he made credits. This thing is a beast. The Hori is a beast. Let me know what you guys think of the 116F3. Let me know what you think of the spell check. That's what's bothering me today. I'm distracted. I'm thinking spell check. And have you watched Severance? No spoilers. Watch till the last episode of season 2. Loved it. I'll catch you guys on the next one.